Hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing video, and this one is actually going to be kind of a special edition unboxing. So this is for Fandom of the Month Club, and I was a subscriber for them for a little while last year. I did it for short term just because I wanted to kind of explore other boxes and that sort of thing, but I enjoyed my time with them while I was a subscriber. They are essentially an Etsy-esque style of jewelry and accessories for geek fandoms, and when you subscribe, essentially every month you get a few items, usually in the kind of necklace earring genre, along with a custom bag and a magnet for a particular fandom. The downside to it is that you don't know what it is until you get it. So unless you are kind of a universal geek and you like a lot of different kinds of fandoms, sometimes what is sent to you could be hit or miss. So that's something that you would have to weigh to see if this is something that is up your alley. I found that of the 6 months I think that I was a member, there was only one box where it was a Zelda themed box where I ended up not keeping most of it. And I mean, the items are still cool, but they just weren't really relevant to me because I'm not a big Zelda fan. So that's something to bear in mind. But if you are a kind of all-purpose geek, so to speak, and you like wearing jewelry or accessories that kind of speak to your fandom, then this might be something fun for you to check out. So link is down below. Definitely check it out. But anyway, even though I've canceled, I've been on their mailing lists and I get information regarding kind of random things, and they had sent out an announcement that they were trying to clear some of their back stock, and they were offering mystery bags, mystery bundles at a discount. So that's what I ended up getting. It was $20, and there's a possibility of getting up to $200 worth of stuff in it, and it's completely random. So, you know, me and my mystery bundles, I had to go ahead and get it. So I did go ahead and already take a look inside here. So I've already separated out the things that I'm going to keep from the things that I either don't want or already have from previous boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and show those to you now. I don't know if this bundle is still available, but if so, I will go ahead and put the link down below if you want to go check it out. But here is what I got in the Mystery Fandom of the Month. So it actually came with 2 bags full of stuff, plus, like I had mentioned, they do magnets and postcards as well. So I got a handful of those. So let me show you what I got, and this kind of will give you again an idea as to how each box runs, if I could actually get these cards out. So typically in a box, in a single box, what you would get is a card announcing what the fandom is. So here's an example of the Zelda one. So when this one arrived, this was the Zelda themed box. And then on the back is just kind of like a little thank you note and links to their website and that sort of thing. So here's a Zelda one. Here's one that was kind of a bunch of different fandoms. So we have Doctor Who representative and Lord of the Rings and Wizard of Oz. And there's a golden snitch up there from Harry Potter. So there's a few fandoms represented there. And then here is a one for Doctor Who, Fandom of the Month. And then we have a sticker for Pokemon, Follow Me to the Gym. So in my grab bag I got those. And then the magnets that I got, I have this one, which was from the Little Mermaid, which was actually one of the boxes that I got during my membership time. So here's Flounder. And then we have a Chewbacca magnet. And then we have this one, which I'm not entirely sure what that's from. I want to say it's Beauty and the Beast, the triplets from the town, but I'm not entirely sure. And then this last one, I don't actually know what this is. I want to say it's Serenity, because it kind of reminds me of Mal, but I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. If you know for sure, let me know down below. So those are the 4 magnets that I got. And then I also got this really cute little makeup brush. So it's a little, just kind of a little, you know, color brush I could use to add some eyeshadow color to it. But it looks like it's done like a wand. I don't know if it's supposed to be any one particular's wand, but it's kind of a cute little thing. Not like the highest quality or anything like that, but it would be cute to just add to my brush collection. So those are the kind of the extras, but let's get to the jewelry because that's what most people are interested in. So the 2 bags that we got one that was just kind of a little drawstring canvasy kind of bag that says, "When you run with the doctor, it feels like it'll never end." And it's got like a little lipstick on there. And then the other one, which is a little bit more common of the style that they typically send, is like this little, it's got a little handle on it. It's like a little canvas zipper pouch. And this one in particular, of course, is silkscreen with Broadway, but usually there's like, whatever the theme is, there's usually like a saying or a picture associated with it. But so I separated these out. This is the bag that's got stuff that I'm not going to keep, and this is the stuff that I am going to keep. So let's take a look at the nons first. And most likely these are going to end up being donated. Or I will check and see if my friends want them. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that either they are for fandoms that I'm not a fan of, or I actually already have the items. So, and that's the case for this particular one. This one actually came with the Little Mermaid collection. And it is a tentacle ring. Or, of course, representing Ursula. So it's kind of like a blackish gunmetal colored ring, and it's got little purple crystals on it. For you poor unfortunate souls. And most of the rings that come with this subscription, they're adjustable. So just keep in mind, of course, that these are all costume jewelry pieces, so if you have sensitivities to certain metals, be aware of that. Alright, so the next thing that I am not keeping, because again, I already have it from my subscription time, is a costume necklace that came with my Jurassic Park box, and it is a, tangle that, it's a gold tone necklace, and it's got a dinosaur skeleton associated with it. I haven't actually worn this one yet, but I actually really like it, so I'm waiting for the right time to wear this one. I think this will be a fun one to wear to like work. Be an interesting conversation piece. Accessories for me are always a fun way to kind of embrace my nerdiness at work in a corporate environment. I can't really get away with wearing the Star Wars t-shirt to work, but I could wear a dinosaur necklace or a tentacle ring and be totally fine with it. So, alright, next up is another ring, and this is from the Twilight franchise. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that with my middle finger. It's probably not appropriate. So that's, of course, the book cover. And I think it opens. Does it open? Maybe it doesn't open. I thought it opened, but maybe it doesn't. But it is designed to look like a book on a ring. So, I read the Twilight books. I didn't hate them. I liked the first one and I liked the last one. The two in between I could do without, and I couldn't even actually get through the first movie. So, not necessarily a fan, not a hater, but not a fan. This one also came with the Little Mermaid box. It is a choker, black and gold choker, with kind of the Nautilus seashell, which, of course, in the story is what holds her voice when she goes voiceless for some time. It's actually a really cute necklace, but I don't wear chokers. I find them very uncomfortable. So that is not my thing. So that will get donated on. And then the last thing that I'm not keeping actually came with the Zelda pack. And it's, you know, just some crystal earrings that are like the Triforce. And they're okay. It's just they're not my style or my color. And I did play the original Zelda game, the very first one on Nintendo, but I never followed through with the other franchises. So, you know, I'm familiar with Zelda, but I didn't play it, so I don't consider myself a fan. Alright, so let's get into the ones that I am keeping, and there's quite a few in here. So, I had quite a few that I did end up deciding to keep. So, the first one is a castle ring, and I don't know if this is supposed to represent Hogwarts or what specifically this is supposed to represent, and I don't know if I'm ever actually going to wear it because it's very heavy and unwieldy. I would imagine that I would probably injure either myself or someone else by wearing this, but it's a lot of fun. And I could see it potentially being just kind of a fun little costume piece to wear, maybe to a convention or something, or to Disneyland or something temporary like that. So that I'm keeping. I am also keeping this, I think it's a bracelet. It is like a gold bar bracelet, which says live long and prosper, which of course is a Star Trek reference. So that is staying with me because I enjoy me Star Trek, especially what's considered, I guess, more of the classic Trek stuff. And even though Next Generation was the Next Generation, I'm kind of feeling like that's considered classic Star Trek now, just because so many things have come after it since then. But anyway, I'm keeping that. I'm also keeping this little bracelet here, which is a nod to Beauty and the Beast. I don't know how well this is going to wear, so I'm going to have to give it a test run to see if I end up keeping it, because it looks like it may be a hard thing to wear, but it's really cute. So it's little just gold silhouettes of all of our animate objects. So we have Mrs. Potts, Chip, we have the wardrobe, we have Cogsworth, we have Lumiere, and we have the broom. What was her name? Yvette? And I don't remember the wardrobe's name either. Did we ever actually formally get a name for her? I don't remember. But anyway, I think that's really cute. And not necessarily something that you would find everywhere. I mean, of course, you run into things with Lumiere and Cogsworth and Mrs. Potts on it, but not as common to include a couple of those other characters. So that's fun. And then the next thing that I'm keeping is a little mirrored compact. It's a little domed mirrored compact, and it is for Phantom of the Opera. Dual-sided mirror, and super cute, always good for your purse. And I do like going to the theater, and Phantom of the Opera is definitely a favorite soundtrack, so love it. Next we have just two simple button earrings, but they are of course a nod to the Wizard of Oz, her dress and her ruby slippers. So I think those are adorable. We have two little rose earrings, and I'm not entirely sure which box or fandom those were originally included in. Of course, it could be Beauty and the Beast because of the red roses. It could be Alice in Wonderland, painting the roses red. It could even, you know, be something as simple as like Wizard of Oz or something like that. There's a lot of different things that this could represent, but they're kind of just cute little simple red roses, so that's cool. Then we also have these, looks like homemade Pikachu Pokemon earrings, which I think are really cute. The faces are kind of squished, but the earring actually connects down with the body, and then of course the tail dangles, so I don't know how often I would wear these, but I think they're really cute and kind of fun. So again, this would be another potentially convention piece to wear. This next item doesn't have any kind of form of wearing it, so I don't know what it was intended to be. Looks like you could make it like a brooch or something, but there's actually no way to wear it. It's just like a feather, a silver feather. But it says on here, the stories we love best do live in us forever, which I really like. So I don't really, like I said, I don't really know what this was intended to be, but I'll figure out a use for it because I like it. Alright, and then the last two items in here are from Lord of the Rings. So we have two gold hoop earrings, which are engraved to be similar to the One Ring, of course. So a very cute little nod. And of course, you know, looking at it from afar, it just looks like it's two gold tone hoops that have been engraved. It's only when you really kind of look at it that you can see the writing on it to represent the One Ring. And then the last item on here is the pendant. And it's like a cuff bracelet of the Elven pendants. And it stretches out a little bit so that you can put it on. I don't want to put it on right now. But anyway, very pretty. And again, what I like about a lot of the stuff that comes through the Fandom of the Month Club is that, you know, they're nods to the fandoms, but for some of those pieces, if you don't know what that franchise is, you wouldn't necessarily know it. But if you do and you spot it, you know right away. So, you know, like that bracelet, like those earrings, you know, to somebody who isn't familiar with that franchise, it just looks like a pretty piece. But to someone who is, who spots it, is like, oh, look. So, anyway, that was my grab bag bundle for $20 from Fandom of the Month Club. I'm really happy about this, and I'm looking forward to wearing them over the next several weeks as I show off my new bling. So let me know what you thought down below. If you got one of these boxes, let me know what you got and what things that you have that were different than mine. If you see anything that's in my reject pile that's of interest, maybe we could set up a trade. You'll have to let me know. And again, if you're interested in Fandom of the Month, definitely check out their link down below. Like I said before, I'm not currently a subscriber, but when I was a subscriber, I enjoyed it very much. So if you like this sort of thing, I definitely recommend checking them out. I will see you guys next time for the next unboxing, because you know I've always got one coming down the corner. Bye!